Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our Minecraft Longplay. Gonna go ahead and get a quick sleep in before we start the day. So I think I did some testing in a creative world. So last time we were taking a look at our enchanting setup here, and every time we kept looking at this, all we were being offered was Fortune 2. And it seems like it's pretty rare for Fortune 3 to show up in this level 30 slot. But getting Fortune 3 as a side enchantment or an additional enchantment seems relatively common enough that if we see an efficiency or unbreaking enchantment show up here, we should just take it, see if we get lucky. If we do, we keep it. If not, we roll and try again. I guess we could try just going with Fortune 2 and then maybe trying to get Fortune on a book, but we'll see what happens. But I think getting Fortune will kind of work well with our goal of breeding cows for XP. I think last time we were here, we also decided we probably need to thin out this massive herd or pen of loud and obnoxious sheep. So let's see how we're doing on the iron. We'll probably try and shear a bunch of these guys and then take care of them. Yeah, okay, we can use these shears for now. I am going to go ahead and make another stone axe while we're at it. I should just go ahead and pull from here. It's Minecraft time. It absolutely is Minecraft time. How you doing, the manager? Let's see, I need sticks. And I didn't even grab enough for an axe. I only grabbed 2. Because I'm distracted. I've got McDonald's, so I'm pretty happy. Ooh, what did you get from McDonald's? And I'm doing okay. What I'm hoping is I tried to bring in an overlay here where chat messages show up on the stream. I don't think that I'm seeing them show up yet, so we might have to pause every now and then and try and figure out what's going on with that. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. Okay, my sheep friends. I think this is going to be more complicated than I may have thought. Yeah, I'm getting pushed around, so I'm not able to crit them as well. Nuggets, quarter pounder, and fries, a winning combo. Yeah, I'd say so. Ah, I see what's happening. The shearing is counting towards my weapon cooldown. I did not know that that would happen, honestly. Yeah, I don't think I'm seeing your chat messages show up on the screen. Whoops. I don't think I'm seeing your chat messages show up on the screen. Are you seeing your message show up on the stream? It should be in the bottom right. You do not see your messages on the screen. Yep. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna try something real quick here. And I don't think I saw... Oh, interesting. I do see the messages. Well, there they are. Did you see those two show up in the bottom right? They might be a little too far down. Let me try maybe moving them up here. I'll try going center of the screen. Go ahead and save. Give me just one moment here while I see if I can fix this overlay live. We're doing it live. What could go wrong? Wasn't paying close enough attention. That's okay. Alright, well, we'll give that a shot. So hopefully we'll see if the next message does show up on the screen correctly. Testing live is always approved. Yeah, well, I guess that depends on who you talk to. Oh, there you go. There's a message right smack dab in the middle of the screen. Okay, well. They might be fading too quickly, so let me change the fade on that. Maybe we'll try that approach. What I'm trying to do is get the messages to show up maybe somewhere about here where my mouse is. You know, somewhere above the subtitles and easy enough to read. So we might just have to play around with the settings a little, but I'd like to get the chat messages up on the screen if I can. If we can't, then okay, no big deal. Okay, so here we are at our 30 levels again. So we're gonna go ahead and check out what we got. Here, it's still fortune. Okay, that's fine. What about on this book? Loyalty 3. Yeah, I don't much care about the loyalty 3, so let's just go ahead and roll. And I'm gonna grindstone that off. And now we have Unbreaking 3. So we will go ahead and try this Unbreaking 3 and see if it gets us Fortune 3 as a or as an additional enchantment, I should say. And to kind of keep up with that, we're just going to keep breeding these cows. and sheep as well. We'll keep kind of getting rid of the sheep that we have currently. Would have been really nice to find a spawner at some point, but I still have not found one of those just yet. There we go, that's what I was waiting on. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. We just need that XP. This is gonna be the best way to get it. There you go. That message showed up on the screen. They're on the right side. Is it readable? Should I make the font bigger? Is the font too small? I saw the message pop up. Yay. Yeah. Yeah, me too. See, nothing goes wrong testing live. It always does exactly what I want. Okay, good deal. Yes, you would make it slightly bigger, okay? Good to know, good to know. I have no idea what the size was before. So maybe we try that. I don't mind making a few adjustments to that as we go. Test. Okay. I do see it on the screen. Better? Too big? Tone it down? Bring it up? It does still kind of conflict with the subtitles a bit, so I think maybe I need to move it up some. Oops. I think that's probably fine. Okay. I'm gonna shift it up a bit here. So hopefully it doesn't conflict too much with the subtitles that we got going on. Save. Okay. We'll see how that goes. That's not who I intended to clip, but we clipped him. So I think last time you were telling me about a Minecraft world that you had started, and you had found a zombie spawner already. Have you played any more on that world? If so, did you find anything cool? Got your first diamonds on it. Hey, that's pretty awesome. Okay. Let's hope we get something good here. Perfect roll would be efficiency 4, fortune 3, unbreaking 3. I would settle for fortune 3, unbreaking 3, since we have an efficiency 4 book. Okay, well, that's just not what we wanted. We go back. Been busy with school and work this week, so I haven't done much more. Yeah, that's understandable. I will say I'm a big believer in barrels now. Why is that? I mean, I personally really like barrels, especially for the decoration aspect, but what made you become a big believer? Your starter house at the moment is a villager house that was unoccupied, and I'm just hanging barrels in it for storage. Hey, that's pretty cool. They mostly look like they belong or are unseen, so it's cool aesthetically. Yeah. I like barrels because they're directional when it comes to decorating as well. So you can get some really cool designs and still have really functional storage, which gives them a pretty big advantage over chests. I think we cook up some of this mutton here. Let's grab a couple more sticks. We'll make some more axes. Yeah, 6 should be the right amount. So what are we gonna get on this now? Efficiency 4? Okay. Just gotta get to the 30 levels. I'm almost at level 30 for first time on my world. Haven't even started killing cows. Nice. Yeah, I mean, finding the spawner or getting into an abandoned mine shaft will make that jump up pretty quick, I imagine. Let's see. We probably want to think about dyeing these sheep different colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think maybe we leave 4 in here. Not gonna worry about shearing anymore at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, great whiff. Okay. Also, there's a sheep herder at my village, and all he wants to trade is wool, so pretty easy XP. Yeah. Yeah, it's the shepherd, I believe. He'll have some interesting leather trades and leather armor trades later on too, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's make some yellow dye. And let's make some blue dye. Yeah, that'll do. Blue and blue, yellow and yellow. Grab some more wheat, we'll breed these guys up, and then we'll harvest the field again. Okay, that'll be fine. I forget, but can't you breed the wolves? If so, why not do it? Yes, you can totally breed the wolves. I mean, I've got at this point, I've got the raw mutton, and I'll even have the cooked mutton for it at this point. I could breed the wolves. The only thing I'm going to get is XP from that, which, you know, right now doesn't sound terrible, but then what am I going to do? I mean, eventually I'm going to have a ton of wolves, and there's no other reason for me to have them. I could end up, you know, I guess getting... you can't really get rid of them. At least getting rid of them doesn't really benefit you anything. Having a bunch of wolves also isn't really a huge benefit either, so I think when it comes to that, I'll pass. A wolf army for all your pillager friends? I mean, yeah, it's a fair point. I think an axe and a shield is probably enough to deal with them, though. Now, I certainly would consider breeding up some more wolves if we find ourselves a skeleton spawner. The wolves killing the skeletons, I believe, will count towards our XP. So that would be worth it. Or at the very least, maybe we could set up some kind of a... if we can get Silk Touch, we can get a catalyst. Skulk Catalyst, we can get it down there. The wolves will kill the skeletons. Maybe we can somehow trick that into making XP. Could be possible. Not 100% sure on that, though. missed that one and I ended up harvesting it anyways. Thought wolves took bones to breed as well. Yes, I believe they do. But right now, bones would be more valuable to me as bone meal, honestly. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. We going nether exploring tonight? That is the plan. Goal would obviously be to find a fortress. Forgot about the top row. I would love to be able to locate a fortress very quickly. Start reciting the Lord's Prayer. Hey, if it works, I'll take it. So yeah, I think, you know, while we're just doing something a bit mindless here, we'll kind of talk about goals. So this is a pretty casual, pretty free-form kind of world. You know, we don't have any crazy farms. We're not really trying to, you know, AFK or anything inside of here. We're not breaking world records with what we're doing. I would like to try and maybe move to a more like a more controlled pace kind of series. You know, maybe something that translates a bit better into episodes or chapters, if you will. And I've also been thinking about trying out some modded Minecraft as well. And then, you know, maybe taking some time to, you know, learn the modded setup and kind of the basics as we go along. But I don't want to do any of that until we've, you know, officially beaten Minecraft in this world. So I think, you know, our main goal right now is we need to go and beat the dragon. We need to see the end credits pop up. And so that's kind of what I'm working towards here, is I'd like to try and get to a point where we can go and take on the dragon. I don't think we need to be min-maxed in terms of our armor and gear to do that. So I'm not really going to try and rush to the end for anything. But I'm also not going to take my time. to get there either. So I would really like to try and find a Nether Fortress today. I'd obviously really like to get Fortune on the pick, as I think that's going to help us kind of the most in terms of gathering resources and being able to get, you know, a decent amount of XP going. I think getting looting on the sword would be tremendous. And honestly, I think we may have to find a village in order to try and get some of these villager trades going. You know, especially if we're having trouble finding the fortress or, you know, finding other resources to mine for XP. Our pick is going to wear down, so we're going to have to get mending eventually. Cool. That's a good amount of wheat. Let's go use it. How do you plan on finding a stronghold? Well, I mean, I think we're going to, you know, try and use the Eyes of Ender to the best of our ability and hope we don't run into any bugs or anything. You know, with portal generation or stronghold generation. You know, we'll do the whole thing where we are above ground and throw the eye and try and follow it there as best as we can. But I will say that, you know, if we do that and we're not able to find it, or we have misleading results or something along those lines, then we'll definitely be reverting to a tool like Chunkbase or one of our own installed mods to help out. Same thing with the Nether Fortress. I'm going to try and find that naturally. You know, we're going to go into the Nether, we're going to pick a direction, and we're going to see what we can find. But if we can't find anything within a reasonable amount of time, then we'll definitely look to using a tool that helps us get there a bit quicker. Okay. That is a good amount of food right there. So here's a question that you've been pondering. Okay, ask away. Probably want to take another pick with us. If you're okay using a tool like Chunkbase, why don't you just play with cheats on and only use them when you want to? I am playing with cheats on, actually, so we totally could use them if we wanted. I wanted to make sure that if we needed to go into spectator mode for any kind of recording or screenshots or anything like that, then we could. And the mods I have installed also could probably help us locate a stronghold or a fortress pretty quickly. So we don't really need to use something like Chunkbase to do what we want. I tend to find that tool to be easy to understand and pretty reliable, which is why I default to it. But you're totally right. If I'm okay with using it, why don't I just use the cheats or another mod that I have installed? And the answer is we totally could. I would like to try and do things the way the game intends first, but I'm also not going to go running around for 10,000 blocks and waste time either. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens, really. Okay, that ought to be enough slabs to get us started in one direction, I hope. So here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to take the diamond pick with us because I think that's just asking for trouble. What I am going to bring is some deep slate slabs. I'm going to bring some cobbled deep slate. We've got ourselves a shield. We've got food. a couple of stone axes, and iron picks. You know what? Let's just go ahead and make ourselves 4, 5, 6. I'm also just going to go ahead and make a couple of stone pickaxes. Oops. So let's do something like this. Trying to organize the inventory a little bit there. Yeah. Ah, I see what happened. Are you excited that football is officially back? First NFL preseason game of the year was last night. I mean, I don't much care for the NFL, so no. College football close to being back? Sure, seems cool. I don't know that excited is the term that I would use for it, but I think I'll probably be, watching some where I can. Whew. Okay, let's do this. Right. This biome. Okay. So, what I've typically found to be the best way for something like this is I like to pick a cardinal direction. So, north, east, south, or west. And just go in that direction for like 250 blocks, maybe 500 blocks, maybe 1,000. And if we don't encounter anything, we come back and we pick another cardinal direction to go in. So I think that's what our game plan is going to be. And let's see. I'll let you pick north. Let's see. This is north, east, south, or west. Which direction should we head in first? Okay, that didn't work. Come on, that's gonna hit him. There we go. Okay, west, okay? Alright, we're going west then. Right towards a crimson forest, that's good. I'm sure this won't be a problem at all. Okay. We make him come to us. Very good, very good. Now I'm gonna try and keep these as bottom half slabs so that nothing spawns on our bridge while we're exploring. That's death. See, this is why I didn't bring the diamond pickaxe. So, okay. That's a great start to the nether. It's about right. This happens most times when I go in the nether. Can't be that upset at it. But we did just lose 30 levels, and that actually does upset me quite a bit. So, okay. We stock up, and we try again. It kind of hurts to lose those iron pickaxes, and we did actually lose kind of a decent bit of food, so that sucks. Okay, so let's do, yep, here. That wasn't intentional. I mean, I don't know how it would be intentional. You can't really control spawns, so I'm not worried about it. Make ourselves another shield. Okay. Here's this. Okay. We probably should have been making a 2-wide bridge to begin with, so that's just a bad play on me. Maybe we go south this time. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we do. Let's make another bundle. And I'm also going to need another bucket. We'll leave that empty because we probably want lava anyways. Okay. See how quickly we can regain our levels here. That was a great long fall. Yeah, it sure was. Okay. Two, three, four, and then we'll do 5, 6. One, two, three, do 4. Okay, I'm probably not gonna bring all this steak. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's really much I could have done on that fall, really. No boat, I don't have any hay bales or beds with me to break the fall. Water doesn't work. Yeah, I really don't think there was much I could have done to recover from that, really. I think it was pretty much over once I was knocked off the bridge. Okay, let's try take 2. If take 2 doesn't work, then we're gonna have to gear back up. That does bring up an interesting proposition, and I think I'm gonna start an official death counter on this playthrough. Yep, okay. Death count equals 1. So I'm curious where that shot even came from. I'm guessing it came from up there. Or right there. Okay. So yeah. So west is looking not great right now unless we decide, let's do this. We're gonna mine out kind of far in front of us. And just every so often we'll put a torch down. And the only thing that I am worried about are the piglins, because we don't have gold. I guess I could have made some gold armor, but seeing what happened last time, that didn't go so well. Start an official death counter. You know what we could do? Give me a moment here. I might have something. So what if we did something like this? Let's see what happens. Okay, so we've got a hoglin right here. Well, there's a bastion. That's not quite what we're after. Yeah, death count equals 1. I think we'll try and bring that up every time, and you'll just have to help me remember to increment it when I die. You know, hopefully that doesn't continue happening though. Yeah, so bastion doesn't help us here. I don't have the gold to go in there. I mean, maybe we do, but that's not what I'm after. I'm not after a bastion. So what that tells me here is this direction is not the right direction. Typically, when you go into one of these quadrants like this, you'll find one structure, but you won't find the other structure close by in the same direction. So, okay, we went west. We barely went 100 blocks, and we already found a bastion. So my nether luck is pretty decent so far. Now I think we need to head in a different direction. So again, I'll leave that up to you. So we went west, we found a bastion. Now which direction should we go? South? Yeah, okay. North, south, yeah. I'm glad you picked south because I don't want to go this direction. So I think we kind of do the same thing here. I think we go maybe where it looks a little safer. This does have a pretty nasty drop to it, but maybe we'll just pick something like right here. And I'll mark it with a torch. Okay, so here we are going south. There's another piglin close by. He must be up there. Maybe I don't hover over the edge like I was doing before. That was probably also what got me killed a bit. Yep. Okay, so we know he's mad at us over there. Now it looked like his crossbow had an enchantment on it too. So we're gonna break line of sight. And then we'll run over and mine some more. Okay, that ought to do. Yep. Now I'm also hearing lava, so we do need to be a bit careful here. Now, I'm not sure how dark it's getting on the stream. Is it pretty dark for you? Are you able to see okay? Yeah, I was wondering if this was gonna happen. Okay. Hate the Nether so much, it's so unforgiving. I love the Nether, but it is unforgiving. It 100% is that. Let's maybe try and put some of these things away. Keep the inventory clear. Now, I think what I am going to try and do is, because traversing on the ground here with these guys is going to be a bit difficult. What can we see? That looks like more soul sand over there because of the fossil that we're seeing. That is a pretty nasty fall right there. Again. So maybe we try and play it a bit safer. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I hear you growling down there. It's getting dark at times, but also very poor eyesight, so I attribute it to that more than anything. Well, I definitely want it to be, you know, relatively easy to see. What if we, let's just take a moment here. What if I do something like this? Tell me if that helps with anything. Much better? Good. Good, 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 good. So I like to use this gamma boost, but only when I'm in the Nether. It just helps when it comes to visibility. This is quite the path to get here, I'll say. Ooh, that guy does not like us. But I don't think he can reach us from here. What is this place? Hey, Plant Mafia, how you doing? This is the Nether. Specifically, the biome that we are in the Nether is called the Crimson Forest, as evidenced by the red floating particles in the air, along with the crimson stems that act as trees, and the red netherwort leaves that are technically mushroom blocks attached to these stems. We are exploring for a Nether Fortress, and aren't having any luck so far. This a new biome? Doesn't look like the Nether I remember. It is. So these biomes came out in the 1.16 update when they reworked the entire Nether. Previously, all you had was a biome full of this netherrack and gravel and lava lakes, and that biome still does exist, but it's one of 5 biomes now in the Nether. And yes, we did find a bastion, which, as cool as the bastions are, and we will want to go to those eventually, uh, that's not what we need for right now. That little party down there worries me. Now we do actually have a Nether Wastes biome, it looks like, over here, so we could kind of veer off in this direction and see if we get lucky with a fortress in the Nether Waste biome. We've not quite gone 500 blocks in this direction yet, so I say we keep giving that a shot, and maybe we try and remember that and come back to it here in a bit. These one-wide bridges, man, they don't make me feel safe. Kind of bridging a bit blindly here. Okay. Now it looks like our pick is going to break here soon. Yep. I'm not sure that I want to really use what little iron we have left on making a pick just to dig through this netherrack. It doesn't seem like very good use. But I think, yeah, we picked up some stems earlier. So I think here's what I'm going to do. We're going to grab some planks, pop down a crafting table, make ourselves some sticks, and since we still have some deep slate in our inventory, make ourselves a couple more pickaxes, if I could learn to click, and we'll put some more of this miscellaneous stuff in our bundle. Okay. That feels okay. And now we can at least keep going. I want to try and get to up here in our Z coordinate up in the top left. I do want to try to get to about positive 500. And then we'll take an evaluation and see if we've been able to locate another fortress. And if not, we'll make the trek back and pick a different direction to go. That little drop gave me a panic. We've had one drop for tonight, and that's all I would really prefer. Grab the quartz for some easy XP, and let's keep rolling. Quartz! Yes. You know, I never really have been very good at building with quartz. It's just something I keep for observers. I don't ever really end up using it as a building block. I should probably try and get better at that. More exciting to find, diamonds or quartz? Oh, diamonds, hands down. What about you? Quartz so you can start making auto farms? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Just another rack there. I think one thing I don't like about quartz is that with quartz, once you pack the quartz up into a block, you can't get it back. Well, look at that beautiful, ridiculously massive lava lake. I'm starting to get the impression that I don't think the Nether Fortress is going to be in this direction. Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think I am going to head back. Now we are going to probably run into some chaos because we'll have some piglins waiting for us, so we'll have to deal with that. But it's looking like, at least right now, south is probably a no-go. I think what we will do, though, we saw that Nether Wastes. How did I get through here the first time? Okay. We saw that Nether Waste kind of off to the side. I say we split off from our path and give it a look. It's right out here. Yeah, let's do it. Do you have a long-term goal in your world to make an iron farm in the end? Villagers can work and sleep in the end. Okay. Yeah, and that should be all they really need to do anymore. Yeah. It's too bad I can't get to that lava source. It'd be great for these hoglins right now. I'm curious though, why build the iron farm in the end? Do you plan on spending a lot of time there? more soul sand because of the basalt pillar over there. That's not what we're after. Oh, look at that gas spawned right in front of us. Easy mode. Get clapped. Because why not? Okay, fair answer. Alright, I'm gonna jump down here. Now what I'm gonna do is do the old-fashioned scumpus. Our friend Skizzleman created this. One-shot flawless victory. You're darn right. That ghast didn't know what was coming. He had no clue. I do want that ghast here, though. Get out of my inventory. Okay. So hopefully this will help us remember that we need to go in this direction in order to go home. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Try and build up the staircase correctly here. I don't think I'm doing it right. Kind of building it the wrong way. I just made that in way more complicated than it needed to be, and it won't even work. I mean, it will, but okay, whatever. We're gonna pretend that that staircase is perfect. And let's just run in this direction. A magma cube over here? Really? And a skeleton in all gold armor. Would you look at that? Staircase not so flawless. Yeah, we're, like I said, we're pretending, right? You didn't see it, I didn't see it. And he didn't drop his armor. Thanks, bud. Really, really appreciate you. This might net us enough where we can make some boots. I think we need, yeah, actually that should be perfect. This is where bundles are not so good. All that work. Okay. Now, don't care about the netherrack. I do want this crafting table back, though. Please give me that. Yep. Yeah. Pretty nice bit of gold there. Yep. Once you get over 30, I believe you've got enough to make the boots. Now at least our trip back shouldn't be so hectic. I really don't need all this quartz. I really just want the levels. Okay, so our scumpus is down here. Let's keep going in this direction. You plan on making any farms for this world? Probably not, just because we're not really going to be AFKing in here at all. Like I don't plan on, you know, running this world outside of the stream. And really, you know, farms are pretty good when, you know, they can be AFK'd. this is definitely not the way to do this. Can I get away with doing that? I cannot. So we jump down again. And we're gonna pretend that that's the right way to go. There's an Enderman. So maybe try and get a higher vantage point. Yeah, let's look through here. Anything? Nope, this is just a crevice. That's not very helpful. Let's go around the corner. Another crevice. Not very helpful. Okay, so a higher vantage point was not worth it. Go all the way back at this point. Yeah, I'm starting to agree with that. Nether wastes are just such a good opportunity to find these that I don't want to let that opportunity go just yet. Is there an easier way to get down here? Yeah, there is. More Crimson Forest in this direction. It's not really what I want. Okay. We're gonna say go that way. Why are they good opportunities? Because they don't have a lot of the same restrictions as some of the other biomes. Crimson Forest generates a ton of trees, and then, of course, generates a ton of the Crimson Nylium. And the biome tends to fill up with a lot of the miscellaneous stuff that's being generated. Same with like the Warp Forest. The Basalt Delta doesn't have a ton of flat space, so it's hard for a fortress to generate there. Soul Sand Valley has literally what it says in the name, soul sand everywhere. It's not that the fortress can't generate there, it's just that because of all the other generation that takes place, it makes it much more difficult for the fortress to be there, and it makes it much more difficult for the player to traverse it, to find it if it is there. Whereas the Nether Wastes is exactly what we're looking at here. We're looking at lots of netherrack. Sure, there's some staircasing that has to be done, and jumping up and down, but this is much easier to navigate when I don't have piglins, and like an overabundance of piglins and hoglins chasing me. I'm not having to parkour through the Basalt Delta and worry about falling in a lava pit around every turn. It's just from an efficiency's sake. You want to try and take advantage of the Nether Waste where you can, but it's really not looking like we're going to be able to. I just hate to let it go. Hit parkour, right. We had parkour earlier. I was on a bridge, I was parkouring. Didn't go well. Ow. Too tall. Too tall. That one hurt. Not worth it. That's some garbage. Is it fair to say that I'm lost now? We're gonna assume that's the right way. How do those fireballs taste? Spicy. Yep. That's not the way. I'll try peering through here, see what we find. Another crimson forest. Wow. Wait, do you see what I see? Victory. We did it. We found ourselves a Nether Fortress. Now, of course, it's going to go and prove me wrong and generate partially in a crimson forest, but hey. Now the question is, how to get down safely. I know how to fall. We figured that out earlier today. Man, does this feel like a death trap or what? We are only a little bit lost. Yep, right. Only a little bit. I think what I'm gonna try and do is make like a spiral-ish staircase down, maybe? I don't know. I'm making it up as we go. It's not obvious. No, we're fine. We're totally fine here. All is fine here. Oh, yep. All is fine here. If this isn't the world's jankiest staircase, then man, I don't know what is. Man, I just don't even know. How are we gonna do this? Okay, maybe I have an idea. I'm not crazy. I'm not. Maybe a little insane. Can I survive this without feather falling? Ah, maybe I don't have to. Oops. I don't think I can survive that lava. I can definitely survive this without feather falling. Okay. Cutting it a little close, maybe. And I don't really know how I'm gonna get back up there. All this for a stupid fortress. Yep. Yep. We're gonna play with fire and go really close to this lava. Right when a gas shows up. Yep, that's definitely what you want. It's over here somewhere. Just in time. Oh yeah, that staircase, safe. Safest staircase to have ever existed. Nothing to see. Man, I don't even know. Ooh, boy. Okay. Is it safer over here? Kind of, but not really. What about over here? Is it safer over here? Yes, sort of, maybe. Can we say do this to know to go that way to our staircase? Oh my. I can survive this. Pretty sure. Maybe we go down a little first. Nope, that's it. Here we go. Oh my. That gas was right there. Okay. This fortress is cursed. It's feeling like it. Okay, I'm just gonna take a deep breath. We're all fine here. Check chords. Yeah, top left. We're at 345, 256. Why? Why? Are you remembering something I'm not? Just in case. Oh yeah, I feel you. Man, this dude. That would have been a great time to get a skeleton head. How are we doing in here? Okay, not bad. I went up right here. There's a blaze spawner right there. Perfect, perfect. And I'm out of netherrack? No, I'm not. Why? Hello? There it goes. That was weird. I don't know if you could hear me clicking or not, but I was using the middle mouse button to try and pick block that netherrack and it wasn't going. Okay, so you see, 3 wide staircase, hopefully means less problems. We have our blaze spawner right here. Oh, really? How did he do that? Another totally safe staircase? Oh, yeah, okay. I think we both have to admit that this one is way safer than the other one. This guy drop one? He did. Oh my gosh, I'm 3 for 3. This fortress may be cursed, but my loot isn't. Four for 4. We take it and we leave. I'm not risking it. Yeah. Oh, what? That dude shot me around the corner. Aimbot. And he just 360'd me? That dude was insane. How we doing? Leave immediately? Yeah, it's... I may agree with you. Inventory management is important. Okay. We can't leave. We can't. We need the nether wart. It's the whole reason why we're here. Another blaze spawner? Shoot. If this was a world I was planning on setting up farms in, we'd have ourselves a double blaze XP farm right there. Easy mode. Oh, look at that. Here's the well. So, we're definitely headed in the right direction. We should find our staircases down. What is with this fortress generation? We should find our staircases down. And hopefully... Oh, look at that nether wart in the chest. I don't even need to find the nether wart room. Get out of here. That's the easiest nether wart I've ever gotten in my life. Okay, do we risk it anyway? Man, I can't believe that doesn't lead anywhere. Man, what is this fortress? I wouldn't believe your loot luck unless I saw it with my own eyes. Yeah, I'm glad I'm recording because I'm not sure I would believe it either. This is amazing. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're leaving. Wait, this isn't where I came. I'm not even following my own landmarks. Incredible. In you go. In you go. Where's the wither skeleton? Can we get a skeleton head while we're here? How busted would that be? Yeah, this fortress generated weird. Look, there are two of them down there. What the actual junk is your loot luck? Yeah, I know. Stone axe. That's the key. You gotta go in there and kill him with a stone axe. Looting 3. Sword? No, that's for noobs. Stone axe for the win. I hate this staircase. Oh my goodness, what a joke. What? Okay, that's not the... Whew, this is perilous. Okay. Follow the tools. Why are there no tools up here? Sir, that is rude. How did that miss? That won't. Tool. Tool. We run, we jump. We get greedy. We get levels. All I got left are the iron picks. Okay, so Tool says this way. We go this way. We trust implicitly. This doesn't look like the way. Oh, wait! Tool! This is the way. We run, we jump, we splat. Safely, of course. Follow the tools. Where's this tool tell us? This way. We go. This way? A tool. By the way, fall damage for the win. Yeah. How is it telling us to go this way? Is the tool wrong? Do we go over? Why is it telling us to go this way? There's Crimson. Oh, tool. We go. We run, and we jump. Guess we're going up. Staircase. Fire. We run, and we jump. And we survive. Worst staircase ever. It doesn't matter. We run. We started going south, so we go north. Whoa. Okay, that's not the way. This is the way? This is the way. We keep running. We keep jumping. We run and we jump. Slowly, but we run. Portal. Home. Safety. Life. Well, would you look at that? I'm not sure why my shaders just reloaded a ton of times, especially because I'm not using any. Let's turn our gamma off. And let's sleep before we get phantoms. We heckin' did it. I don't even know what to do with all this stuff right now. We killed a cow for celebration. Okay. Let's put our netherrack in here. We'll just put this stuff in here for now. I'll sort it later. I'm so done. Your loot drops are broken. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was insane. And the best part is, we don't even have to worry about soul sand because we're in a soul sand valley. So we can easily just go and get more as we want to expand our looting operation. Or our nether war. I can't even speak. That was intense. That was a lot. I think we go right here. Ta-da. We did it. We only had to lose 30 levels for it. Sticks don't go in there. What am I doing? Let's put our iron boots back on here. Put the gold in there for later. Sticks go here. We'll put the extra crafting table here. And pork chops we'll just put in here. Now where is my infinite water source? I think it's still up here, isn't it? Okay. That was an absolutely insane run. According to the Minecraft wiki, blaze rods have a natural 50% chance to drop when killed by a player or tamed wolf, and you went 5 for 5. I absolutely did go 5 for 5. I think we can absolutely cross this bottom one off of our list. Find fortress. Not only did we find the fortress, we own that fortress. That was excellent. That's a lot of cows. Just another reason for an army of wolves. Did it look like I needed an army of wolves in there, though? I think the only thing I need help with, apparently, is staircases. I don't think an army of wolves is going to help me with staircases. Just saying. You're crowding me. Cool. I think what we also do, since we're really kind of hurting for XP here, I think tonight, instead of sleeping through the night with all this open space, I think we try and, you know, take advantage of our natural mob farm and see what we can kill. You would trade 30 levels to find a fortress any day of the week? I don't know, man. That was pretty painful. That fall hurt. It could have been worse. Absolutely. You know, we could have had our diamond pick on us. So I am very, very glad that that we decided to leave that here, because that would have been disheartening. Especially since your first fortress of the world. Yeah. I don't quite have trouble finding fortress, though. So to me, it's not really worth the 30 levels. Is this guy? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, this guy really doesn't like me. Really, you can't jump one block? No way. There we go. That dude was really stuck, huh? You're a donkey. Can't we put a chest on you? He's slow. Holy cow. I thought you could put a chest. Oh, yep, you can. I don't work with donkeys or llamas often, so that was a bit of a strange interaction for me. Do we have an extra lead here from our wandering trader friend? And you just have a donkey chilling by your base. Whoever's generating in your stuff deserves a raise. Well, they could generate me a few more levels, and then I would consider giving them a raise, absolutely. Overall, though, I am pretty happy with our trip out there. That was extremely successful. The only thing that I really wanted was the nether wart. That was the biggest priority. Now, I wonder if because I died, if this reset the enchanting table? Oh, there's Silk Touch. That's insane. If it did, then we just got another efficiency 4. Interesting. I can't remember if it did or if it resets it on death or not. That's okay, that's okay. We definitely need a skeleton farm at some point to avenge your death. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Okay, so it's gonna be nighttime soon. I think we just hang out and we try and kill some mobs for some XP. That way we can kind of take a deep breath from our nether adventure. Man, we have pillagers down there again too. It's like they never left. I don't see the banner guy with them. Yeah. So we should be able to take these guys out with no consequence. Shoot your friend, please. Awesome. To go ahead and make. Oh, we already have one. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that on the hotbar. Maybe once we have some diamond gear, we can think about maybe hitting that bastion up. Be great if we could find the pig step disc. Just do some trades with them, see if we can get anything good. Once you get to eyes, you can make 10 eyes of ender. You're basically at a stronghold at this point. I wouldn't go to the stronghold with any less than 12 eyes of ender. End portals, or the portal in the stronghold, can generate with no eyes filled in, and it takes 12 in order to activate it. You only have a 25% chance of the eye breaking when you throw it on the way there. So I would probably want to leave with maybe a stack, like 16. Well, I say a stack. I think Eyes of Ender stack up to 64, and Ender Pearls only stack to 16. So I think I would leave with 16. That way I have a couple extra in case it breaks. But you definitely shouldn't roll up into a stronghold without 12, just in case. Several creepers. Oh, they all saw me too. That's unfortunate. Get them one at a time. Just saying, your stinking loot drops freaking insane. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty nuts. I really couldn't have asked for anything better. I think the only thing that I would classify as better was if instead of a saddle in that chest, if it had been a diamond or two. Diamonds can generate in those chests. That would have been nice just to get a couple extra essentially for free. But 3 nether wart and a saddle, yeah, good enough for me. Man, there are a ton of creepers out here. It's crazy. I don't know, I take the saddle since you can't make one, and you can at least dig for diamonds. Yeah, but you can also fish for a saddle. And that's pretty low effort, right? Like, fishing for a saddle is pretty easy. I mean, sure, it's random, but it's just as random as finding one in one of those chests. And I didn't have to trek through the overworld and make a terrible staircase, you know, to fish for it, so. It's definitely not a bad drop or anything, and yeah, I get it from the, you know, it's rare, because you can't make it perspective, but I don't think I'll ever turn down free diamonds. Of course, he drops gold boots. Unbreaking 2, Feather Falling 3, Protection 2? What? What kind of boots are these? Stone axes, dude. Best tool in the game. Now, if only a few Endermen would spawn. Yeah, that'd be nice. What the heck are your drops? Yeah. That was a spider eye from both of those spiders. if we end up beating the dragon with the levels from the dragon, we will make the best stone axe possible with enchants. Period. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch, Mending, Stone Axe. That'll be the final goal for this world. Oh, it's a child. Oh, it's 2 children. We could die. Oh my lord. I hate the zombie children, man. Oh my gosh. Worst enemy in the game. Enderman. Enderman. We make a hole. Come get me, bro. Name it Gimli. I'm on board. Ender Pearl. Let's go. Runs right up to Blazes, no problem, but 2 zombie children have you fleeing for your life? Yeah, I mean, they're literally the worst enemy in the game. The drops, oh my goodness, broken. Yeah, stone axe, man. I'm telling you. Best tool in the whole game. Changed my mind. Where's that spider at? I think it's probably time to kill some cows, huh? Your drops are taking you off at this point? I mean, what can I say? They are working in my favor. At least for now. Okay. Do we already have fully grown? We do. Perfect. Is this age 2? Age 1, age 2. Okay. So yeah. But we have our first nether wart. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's time to take care of the cows here. Put this away. We're gonna need to make more stone axes, that's for sure. Yeah, let's make another 2. That makes sense. Awesome. Let's take care of some cows. Wasn't intending to do that, but it worked out. Oops. We're actually getting a pretty good amount of leather here too. One, two, three, 4. Yep, okay, that'll be good. Go ahead and start cooking this up for the extra XP there as well. Should have enough. Looks like it. Yeah, we've got another full stack here, so this will be a good amount of steak for us to have at this point. And where I can, I think that's where I'll be transitioning over to steak as food instead of the mutton. Awesome. Okay. Yes, we are looking at age 3 here. Good deal. Let's go ahead and grab one of our blaze rods and we'll go ahead and make a brewing stand. don't know if you can make these with deep slate or not. Let's look. You can. You can definitely substitute in cobbled deep slate instead of the normal cobblestone. Here's one thing I'd really like to see. Let me see if I can get a good example of what I mean here. So say I have different kinds of wood in my inventory. See, I have oak planks here, and I've got spruce planks here. And you'll notice here in my crafting recipe how the recipe is changing because I have enough for both to make either the oak variant or the spruce variant. If I right click on it, then I definitely get options as to which one I would like to fill in here in the crafting recipe. So if I back out, if I right click and I choose the oak variant, I can do that. I would love to have that option for something like the brewing stand or the furnace, where I can choose if I happen to have cobbled deep slate or cobblestone in my inventory, which one I want this recipe to use. Since both seems to be substituted pretty well, it'd be nice for me to have the same choice as I do with wood. So, Mojang, if you're out there, this would be a nice little quality of life to have. I don't think it's overly urgent or important. I don't know how many people are running into that situation, but some parity there would certainly be nice. Okay. And there we have it. Go ahead and make some glass bottles too. Let's go ahead and fill those up. Should really move my water source down here. I think I said that last time too. Okay. Looking good. Now we've made a lot of slabs here for our nether activities. Probably going to need to grab another chest for deep slate soon, since we seem to have amassed quite a bit of that. Okay, so let's talk about some potential next goals here. We're obviously still really trying to get 30 levels. That really feels slow right now. So I'm thinking that we head off in this west-south direction here. We go towards this savanna. I would like to think that that gives us a pretty good shot at finding a village. We're not going to really see one in the forest, and we're not going to see one in our meadow up here. So I think heading towards the savanna is probably our best bet to see if a village is out there. Mainly looking to the village to try and get a librarian for a mending trade. I think that would be good. And if we can maybe set up a couple of Fletchers, We can get over there, plant some spruce, spend some time chopping trees, turn it into sticks. We can get our XP and repair our tools that way. I think that probably makes the most sense. We could try and go mining again, and instead of, going all the way down to the bottom of the world, we can try mining. I think we said we'd probably try mining at what, level 16, maybe at level 0, just so that we can give ourselves a better chance of running into a spawner, which would be great for the XP at this point. So I think that's probably the right idea. In terms of potions that we'll need, if we want to look to fight the dragon, feather falling, or not feather falling, slow falling, we'll need a phantom membrane for that. So it'll probably do us well to do some activities here in the overworld that, and then don't skip the night and get some phantoms to spawn. See if we can get a phantom membrane. We can get our potion done that way. We could also make the potion of strength with the extra blaze powder that we have. I think that'll be good. Our main goal really is just getting to 30 so that we can do another roll and try and get fortune. Yeah, our iron pickaxe has the same chance as our diamond one for efficiency 4 at this point. So I'm thinking that's probably our best bet. Gonna be zombifying and curing villagers. No, I don't really have any plans for that. We can maybe do that to grab the advancement along the way. But I'm not looking to min-max trades or anything. Okay, while those leaves decay, let's go see if we can feed our friends. This tree got flattened. Didn't notice that till just now. I'd say we have a pretty decent amount of steak at this point. I think I might save any other steak that we get, keep it in raw beef form, and same for the mutton. And if we can find ourselves a village, we can get a butcher and trade the raw meat to the butcher as well. Okay, so that'll be okay for now. Potion of Strength. Now I think in order to make that Strength 2, I'm going to need glowstone dust. We went past a decent amount of glowstone at a couple different points, but I didn't think to grab any while we were out there. So just go ahead and leave these as regular strength for now. And the next time we pop in the Nether, we'll need to grab some glowstone. We can get these to strength 2. Tend to prefer strength 2 over a longer duration of strength. Just do a quick burst, and since it only really applies to melee, especially if we're thinking in the context of the dragon fight, he's not perched for very long. Most of our time is spent shooting with bow and arrow, and strength only applies to the melee attack, so I think it's better to have more strength in less time. It'll be more effective. Go ahead and pop these guys in the brewing stand. Question, would you rather get $5 million up front right now or get everything you buy 50% off for the rest of your life? I mean, I think I'd probably just take the money. What am I looking for here? My nether wart. That's what I'm looking for. I don't think there's any benefit to not taking the money. Unless you're going to tell me that that money is going to be taxed when I get it, and I'm only going to get, you know, a minuscule amount. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Okay, we've got the Aqua Potion. Now we're just waiting on the Phantom Membrane at this point. Let's go ahead and grab some more stone pickaxes while we're at it. No, you get the full 5 million. I need to run some numbers on how long it would take to equal 5 million in savings. So here's the thing, right? Like, if I'm gonna be in a position where I'm going to be given $5 million, there's doesn't at least seem to be any restriction on what I do with that $5 million. So getting 50% off for the rest of your life seems pretty good. But if I can turn that $5 million into some investments in stock, or go a little unstable and go cryptocurrency, or invest that money into a business of some kind, something that's going to set up some recurring revenue, then the 50% off doesn't really net me much in the end, because the $5 million I will have gotten now will turn into so much more down the road. So I think it feels easy to go for the 50% off, because you're like, man, that's a lot of saving. I could do a lot with the money that I saved there. I could do a lot with the $5 million too. Maybe we make a couple books as well, since we have a bunch of leather. that into paper as well. Let's make our books. Yeah, 18 books will be fine. That lets us save some and roll if we need. I'm happy with that. Cool. Let's put the leather in here. I don't know why I keep looking in that other chest. Could make a potion of leaping for the fun of it, since we have some rabbit's foot. But I don't think we will. Okay. So I've been going for almost 2.5 hours here. I think I am going to go ahead and call it, call the stream for tonight. I think we made a ton of progress, and we got insanely lucky with the loot that we ended up picking up. So we were able to breed our cows and, you know, thin the herd. We were able to breed our sheep and thin the herd, and we, you know, set out on a little bit of a nether exploration, and we said, okay, we're gonna go west, and we're gonna find ourselves a nether fortress. And I found myself not 30 seconds into the adventure, a nice long fall into a lava lake instead, thanks to the arrow of a skeleton. So we reset. We said, okay, you know what? That didn't work. We're gonna go south instead. We went south, and it wasn't until we veered off the path and got ourselves a little lost in another waste that we ended up finding a fortress. Made possibly the worst staircase ever known to man, but we got on the fortress. We got our drops. The fortress generated strangely, but we went 5 for 5, killed 5 blaze, got 5 blaze rods. We opened a chest and it had 3 nether wart in it. Couldn't get any better than that, so we came on home. We started up brewing, and yeah, we worked on just a couple of small maintenance tasks here. So let's kind of talk about some goals. I'm going to take this sign down because there's one big one that we need. So we need to get fortune, but we also need to get XP. I think breeding cows is now a sub-objective of getting XP, just like breeding our sheep is too. But finding a village or finding a spawner is going to be the best way, I think, of getting XP at this point. The cows and the sheep definitely helped us out, but I think in order to get to a place where we can get the enchantments we want, I think this is getting XP through some other means is going to be the best approach. So that's what we're going to look to do in our next stream. Hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to stream tomorrow evening, about the same time. So thanks for tuning in, and appreciate good. I appreciate you guys chatting, asking questions, talking away, and look forward to catching you guys next time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Later.